Welcome. In this video, we delve into the third part about tripartite tractates' insights and the profound nature of humanity and the quest for spiritual enlightenment, exploring concepts that have intrigued thinkers and seekers for centuries. The concept of transformation emerges as a central and recurring theme throughout the tripartite tractates' insightful exploration of the three distinct archetypal types of humans: the HILX, material; the psychics, spiritual; and the pneumatics, enlightened. Each of these fundamental categories embodies a unique set of inherent characteristics, distinct levels of spiritual awareness, and varying degrees of potential for profound personal and spiritual change, ultimately shaping their individual spiritual journeys in remarkably diverse and often unexpected ways. Understanding these fundamental differences in their inherent capacity and inclination for transformation can provide invaluable insights into our own inherent potential for growth, the often unconscious limitations we may impose upon ourselves, and the crucial conscious choices we make that ultimately shape the trajectory of our own transformative paths. HILX individuals, often characterized as those whose primary identification lies with the tangible material or earthly aspects of existence, tend to find themselves significantly bound to their perceived fate by the often unconscious strength of their attachment to the fleeting allurements of the physical world and its transient rewards. Their primary and often exclusive focus on material concerns, such as the accumulation of wealth, the attainment of social status and external validation, and the pursuit of fleeting sensory pleasures, can create a powerful sense of spiritual inertia, effectively limiting their ability to perceive deeper, more profound spiritual truths and to recognize the inherent interconnectedness of all aspects of existence. While HILX individuals may, on rare occasion, experience fleeting moments of spiritual awakening or intuitive insight that momentarily pierce through their material focus, they often find themselves tragically and repeatedly drawn back into a self-perpetuating cycle of seeking external validation and ultimately unsatisfying material fulfillment. This strong and often unconscious attachment to the ephemeral can lead to a profound sense of disconnection from their own authentic true selves, their inherent divine spark, and the ultimate divine source of all being, making genuine and lasting spiritual transformation a particularly challenging and often arduous endeavor for them, often requiring a significant catalyst or a profound life-altering experience to initiate a fundamental shift in their deeply ingrained priorities and perceptions. However, it is absolutely essential to recognize, as the tripartite tractate subtly suggests, that even individuals primarily identified as HILX possess an inherent, albeit often dormant, potential for profound change, although its activation may often necessitate a significant degree of conscious effort, a courageous willingness to confront their deepest fears and self-imposed limitations, and a fundamental and often painful re-evaluation of their core values and deeply ingrained priorities. In stark contrast, individuals categorized as psychics typically possess a significantly greater inherent potential for profound spiritual transformation and a more readily accessible capacity for meaningful personal growth. They are generally characterized by their greater emotional depth, their inherent intellectual curiosity, and a more pronounced inner yearning for meaning, purpose, and a deeper understanding of the mysteries of existence, all of which allows them to more readily engage with abstract spiritual concepts, to actively seek personal growth, and to explore the deeper dimensions of their own consciousness. Psychics are often more acutely aware of the subtle spiritual realm and the fundamental interconnectedness of all aspects of existence, providing them with more readily available inner resources and a greater capacity to navigate their journeys with increased flexibility, adaptability, and intuitive wisdom. This heightened awareness generally enables them to more readily recognize the specific areas within their lives that require conscious change, to identify limiting beliefs and patterns of behavior, and to take more proactive and intentional steps toward meaningful and lasting transformation. While psychics may still inevitably encounter various challenges, internal resistances, and external distractions along their path, their inherent capacity for self-reflection, their genuine thirst for knowledge, and their openness to new perspectives allow him to embrace the profound possibility of positive change more readily and effectively than those primarily identified as HILX. As we thoughtfully reflect on our own inherent capacity for profound transformation, it becomes absolutely crucial to honestly consider which of these archetypal types resonates most deeply within our own being and how this fundamental alignment subtly yet powerfully influences the trajectory of our own unique spiritual journeys. Are we, perhaps unconsciously, more strongly aligned with the often limiting material concerns of the HILX, or do we more readily find ourselves navigating the complex emotional and intellectual landscapes that characterize the psychics? By engaging in honest and critical self-assessment and by diligently identifying our own dominant tendencies and inclinations, we can gain invaluable insights into the specific areas within ourselves where we may consciously wish to cultivate significant personal and spiritual growth and actively initiate meaningful and lasting change. This crucial act of self-awareness serves as a vital and indispensable first step in the process of transformation, as it empowers us to courageously confront our self-imposed limitations, to acknowledge our inherent resistances to change, and to wholeheartedly embrace the often unforeseen potential for profound spiritual evolution that lies dormant within each of us. A key and often overlooked aspect of genuine transformation lies in recognizing and embracing the fundamental importance of conscious choice. Authentic spiritual growth is rarely a passive or accidental process. Rather, it typically demands active engagement, intentional decision-making, and a persistent commitment to aligning our thoughts, actions, and intentions with our deepest spiritual aspirations. Each individual, regardless of their initial predisposition, possesses the inherent power to consciously choose their own path, whether that involves diligently seeking knowledge, consistently engaging in transformative spiritual practices, or actively fostering meaningful and supportive connections with others on similar journeys. By consciously making deliberate choices that align with our highest selves, we can actively create the necessary conditions for profound personal and spiritual transformation to unfold within our lives. This often challenging process may inevitably involve courageously stepping outside of our familiar comfort zones, critically examining and challenging deeply ingrained beliefs and assumptions, and wholeheartedly embracing new and often unfamiliar perspectives that expand our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Moreover, the conscious exercise of our inherent power of choice empowers us to begin to break free from the limitations imposed by our circumstances or the often insidious influences of the archons. It actively encourages us to take full responsibility for our own spiritual journeys and to recognize that we have the agency to shape our destinies and influence our inner states. By embracing this power, we can cultivate profound inner resilience and unwavering determination, allowing us to navigate the challenges that inevitably arise on our paths with greater clarity, courage, and steadfast resolve. In conclusion, the profound possibility of genuine transformation exists, in varying degrees and with unique challenges, for each of the three archetypal types of human described in the Tripartite Tractate. While HILX individuals may face more significant internal resistance due to their strong attachment to the material world, and psychics often possess a greater inherent potential for change due to their intellectual curiosity and emotional depth, the ultimate catalyst for transformation lies in the conscious exercise of our inherent power of choice. By thoughtfully reflecting on our own capacities for transformation and diligently recognizing the paramount importance of conscious choice in our ongoing spiritual growth, we can courageously embark on a deeply personal and ultimately rewarding journey of profound self-discovery, significant spiritual evolution, and a more authentic and meaningful connection to ourselves, to others, and to the ultimate divine source. Concluding reflections. Embracing the journey as we bring our exploration of the Tripartite Tractate and the profound themes it presents to a close, it's essential to succinctly summarize the key takeaways regarding the three archetypal types of humans and the transcendent nature of the divine. We meticulously examined the multifaceted nature of the divine as presented in the tractate, emphasizing the Father as the ultimate and foundational source of all existence. This understanding profoundly challenges traditional, often distant views of God, graciously inviting us to engage in a more personal, intimate, and experiential relationship with the divine. The dynamic and vital relationship between the Father, the Son, and the Church, representing the spiritual community, highlights the paramount importance of community, shared exploration, and mutual support in our collective and individual spiritual journeys. By consciously recognizing the fundamental and unbreakable interconnectedness of all beings, we can foster a deeper and more pervasive sense of belonging, unity, and intrinsic purpose in our lives. Throughout this extensive discussion, we have consistently emphasized the profound significance of knowledge, or gnosis, as the ultimate catalyst for genuine spiritual enlightenment and transformative personal growth. The journey toward spiritual awakening, as the tractate wisely acknowledges, is not without its inherent challenges and potential distractions, as external influences and the subtle yet pervasive influence of archons can indeed hinder our progress and obscure our inner vision. However, by diligently cultivating profound self-awareness, courageously engaging in introspection, and consistently making conscious choices aligned with our highest spiritual aspirations, we can effectively navigate these obstacles, transcend limitations, and wholeheartedly embrace our boundless potential for profound and lasting growth. As we bring this comprehensive discussion to its conclusion, we strongly encourage you to engage with this content actively and with an open mind. Your support helps us immensely in reaching a wider audience and fosters a vibrant community of seekers who are earnestly engaged in their own spiritual journeys. We also warmly invite you to explore related content available on our channel. There are numerous resources, supplementary discussions, and deeper dives that delve into the complex themes we've touched upon, providing further opportunities for profound reflection, continuous learning, and significant personal growth. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we encourage you to take a deliberate moment for quiet contemplation and to deeply reflect on your own unique spiritual journey. What type resonates most profoundly with your current state of being? Are you more aligned with the HILX, the psychics, or the pneumatics? How can you consciously cultivate greater transformation, foster deeper self-awareness, and more actively pursue gnosis in your own life? By engaging in this honest and courageous self-reflection, you can gain invaluable insights into your current path and discern the conscious choices that will ultimately lead you toward greater spiritual fulfillment, profound inner peace, and a more authentic and meaningful existence. By understanding the intricate distinctions between the three types of humans and embracing the expansive nature of the divine as presented in the Tripartite Tractate, we can empower ourselves to wholeheartedly embrace our unique individual paths with courage, clarity, and conviction. Thank you for joining us in this insightful exploration, and we eagerly look forward to continuing this shared journey together.